Hey guys, it's Erica
and Jes.
Welcome back to Twin Ornits,
a knitting, spinning, and style podcast.
All right. So to start off the podcast, I wanted to talk to you about what we're wearing. So I am wearing Gregoria Fibers is the pattern. It's called the Frida sweater, and it is done in cake wool mohair. It's held double, and the color is called Red Nose Reindeer, but when it's not in season, I like to call it Coca-Cola Red.
Yeah.
How about you?
I am wearing my Love Magic sweater by Disco Stitch in Fashion School Dropouts Endless Summer. It's just such a cozy sweater. I love it so much. And the
sleeve
and
detail.
the sleeves.
Don't you? Every time I do that, I just want to go, I was sick and tired of everything. We're structuring our podcast a little bit differently this year because we are starting something new.
Yes.
So we are doing a stash down in 2024.
Yes.
So over the years, we have amassed a plethora of yarn and yarn scraps and fiber and bags and projects.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, that's okay.
Because I was thinking while I was laying in my bed, drifting off to sleepy bed land, I was like, I should do another bingo card for just fiber.
Ooh, you should do another bingo card.
Right?
Yes.
So that's something that we'll talk about later. But
yes.
it came to me now. Sorry.
That's all right. So we've been doing this podcast and been in the knitting world for over 4 years now, if you can believe it.
Oh my gosh.
I know. And through that evolution.
Thank you. Through the evolution.
And podcasting. Of learning more about ourselves and learning about techniques and the types of sweaters we like, the ease, the growing changes in our bodies over 4 years.
Yeah.
Things change, but it's good. So we are trying to, like I said, down our stash. We're using the full skeins. We're not being pigeonholed into ideas that we've had before, like we bought this for this specific project, so it only can be this.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that.
We're trying to think outside the box.
Yes. We are calling it Stash Galore 2024. So we're learning how to think about our stash differently and how to use what we already have.
Yes.
We are going to do a couple different things. So we're going to do fresh new projects from full skeins.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to intermingle with the scraps and the leftovers to make other projects.
And I'm also really looking forward to pairing different yarn weights together and seeing how that works out.
You're excited to play more.
Yeah.
Like you are excited to give yourself this time,
the space
and
the ability to like really be like, oh, I want to make X, Y, and Z sweater. What do I have in my stash to make that happen?
Right.
To have some sort of guideline, I have created a fun little bingo card with different prompts that you can work towards to try to get a bingo. We are working with Shala from Black Pearl Magic and Shameka, who is redoing her channel. So I'm not sure what she's calling it yet because she's redoing it. But the four of us together, we're really trying to work through all of our stashes and really
hold each other accountable.
Yes.
I think when you have a bigger group to hold each other accountable to, stick to what you have, be good, make healthy financial decisions, don't lose your mind or credit card at VKL or Rhinebeck.
Or those updates that are coming quick and fast and are amazing and gorgeous and everybody wants everything.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
We still want you to support your friends and your favorite makers, but I've supported a little too much and I need room to be able to support them more in the future.
Yes, agreed. So we're doing this to really show love to the stuff that we've already purchased.
Yes.
Because right now it's just sitting being unloved.
Yeah.
And it needs to be seen through the light of day.
Oh, 100%.
It needs to be worn, gosh darn it.
I know, and that starts off
now.
Okay, we also created a hashtag.
Oh, we did create a hashtag.
It's called Stash Galore 2024. If you are joining us and you want to, you know, tag your makes, it's always fun to see other people's makes.
Yeah.
So we have more inspiration. So you might have the same yarn that I have, but you do something totally different with it. I want to see that.
Yeah.
I want to be like, oh, that's a good idea. I could do that with
X, Y, and Z.
something else that I have.
Yeah.
So I think really working with each other to try to do some fun things, make some new additions to our wardrobe.
Yeah.
Is going to be fun.
Me too. It'll be such a great time. And especially since we're all so different in the style department, it'll be nice to see other people's choice and patterns, because it gives you inspiration to be like, oh, I didn't think about doing this pattern this way.
Yeah.
Or I would never think to put those two colors together and they're beautiful and I have those colors. So I can do that. That was my favorite thing. And just to
And just a segue
to what?
to what we're currently working on.
Oh yeah,
Because that's kind of part.
Let's segue into this. Okay, so this whole thing came about because we were working on our Colorplay pullovers by Beth MacDonaldstone, and Shameka was like, "Oh, that's such a great stash buster project. I really want to work through
My stash.
this year." And me and Erica were like, "Us too. Let's do this together." So, do you want to share where you're at?
Yeah. So I have been working on this project. I am so excited.
I know, me too.
This has been such a fun thing to work on. So you guys may or may not know, I may have said it or not, but last year was, well, I did say it. Last year was real rough for me. I just was not in a good place, like where I thought my knitting was going anywhere. I was not happy with like the decisions I had made and like, you know, things changing and work changing and all this stuff. But like this project has given me so much joy. I am so glad that we decided to do this.
I know, me too.
I know we kept saying it like every Advent season, like, oh, we're gonna do this for this. Yeah, I'm really glad we did it. So
me too.
This is my Colorplay pullover in my Advent. It looks so little on here, but when I'm working on it, it looks huge.
I know. I know.
It's the Chelsea Yarns Après Ski Advent with we're holding it double. We're holding the Advent to make the stripes double with Mermaid Parade by
Wandering Flock.
Wandering Flock.
I'm gonna go ahead and show mine as well. I'm at the point where I'm not ribbing.
So I think I have a couple more stripes to do on the bottom, and then I will be at ribbing.
I mean, when you work on it, this project goes by so quickly.
Oh my gosh, I know.
I just haven't had a chance to knit on it this week because this week was nuts. But I'm like, I just have
little.
I know, but it's not. I tried mine on, and it fits. So
yeah, I know. It's so cute.
I cannot wait.
It doesn't go with the makeup I have on today, but
that's okay.
I'll do a 60s like powder blue makeup.
I'm like, I don't know how Beth MacDonaldstone came up with this adorable sleeve.
Oh my god, yes. Let's talk about this pattern for a second.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a little nervous about doing it because of how it looked. It looked
intimidating.
Intimidating and a little bit more complicated than I thought I was ready to handle. But
I'm sorry, you made this out of mohair.
Listen, I know I was in a better mental state.
That's fair.
I just wanted something really easy and kind of mindless, and I didn't think this was going to be it, but it is. This was so fun to start. The collar, like I've done fold over collars before where they were like really complicated with provisional cast-ons. This collar was beautifully easy to follow. Super easy.
My favorite part is the fun little detail.
Mine's white. I didn't do that.
Oh, I did a nice little yellow because I'm like, let me be optimistic about this project from the get.
Listen, doing that little collar thing, that was super easy.
It was so
to
helpful.
Do.
I'm like, the sleeves,
listen,
genius.
Doing this like epaulette.
Yes.
This epaulette on the side before you get to the sleeve.
Oh,
I'm like, how are we going to get such a puff sleeve and a circular yoke?
I have no idea.
But it is a circular yoke, but it's not. And the way that she has the construction, you do work on the yoke, and then you work on the sleeves, and then you do a set of short rows.
Yeah.
And it was so easy. It's like
so
a
fun.
check mark as you go through. It was phenomenal. And I am not even done yet. Listen, I was like, I had just finished the short rows, just finished the sleeves.
Separating for sleeves
and everything. And I'm like,
I want to knit another one.
I already have a plan to knit another one because I love the puff sleeve.
I think so too. I definitely think I want to knit like a moodier one.
I decided that I
want a spooky one. I want like a dark, moody, like gothic
one. I have James Makes Things yarn that I had purchased. Your needle is sorry. Me. No, that's okay. That's okay. James Makes Things. I went a little crazy and I bought.
This is why we're stashing
I know. It's fine. We're doing good. This is good. This is, yes. I went a little crazy and I bought the Lavender Haze. Well, I do have also, I could do it in Bejeweled, but I think the Lavender Haze would be better.
Yeah.
Maybe. I could do it in the Disco Queen with the new yarn I just got. We did the last minute pregame.
I mean, Erica and Shameka did.
Yes.
I did not.
So we did a last minute pregame where we were like, because I really am not buying anything until there's a few caveats.
There's a few caveats.
Right? There's the next year's Rhinebeck sweater that needs to be purchased, and then there's some advents that need to be purchased for this year because I love doing that. But I have had this yarn from House of a la Mode called Disco Queen.
Oh yeah.
And I just haven't had anything. I didn't know what to pair with it. And Kindred Red did an update, like a quick little update. So I bought the mohair or the alpaca for that. So I could do it in that too.
You should.
Instead of the Lavender Haze. Yeah. Because I think the Disco Queen would be fun with that purple.
Yeah, I agree. It'd be so pretty.
I think so. But I've already decided I'm knitting another one of these.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm like, I have to find my dark colors, but
yeah.
I just love it so much. It's so good.
Yours is so much brighter than mine.
I know. How did that happen?
I have no idea. What color is that?
What color is what?
Oh, I wonder if your mohair is brighter than mine. That's what it is.
Oh, maybe.
That's okay. We love it.
That's okay. I really like yours. I love how yours is like pink and rose goldy.
Mine is definitely lighter.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
It's definitely like a more muted.
I know you were kind of worried about it, but I think it worked itself out.
I think so too.
I think somewhere, I mean, because I had the same
problem.
The same worry. I was like, can you even see the difference between the blue and the green? And then once you separate for sleeves, you're like, oh yeah.
Like even down here, I was like, can you see the difference between this green, this brown, like this color, this nudie color, and this purple? But you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do also want to say that during this project, I'm just like, I just want to use every little bit of the skein that I'm working on. Whenever it stops, I just go ahead and add another one. I'm not pushing myself to count rounds, so have them all the same. I'm just letting it do its own thing.
No, the OCD in me, this is where we differ. The OCD in me needed order, and I wanted my stripes to match in size. I did hide the short rows in some of the other stripes, but the front stripes are all the same thickness. I just needed it to be that way.
That's okay. I just wanted something where I just felt like it wasn't that serious.
Yeah, I get
it.
So yeah, okay. So working on the bingo card. It's not really a bingo card square per se, but everyone's going to VKL.
Oh yeah.
And unfortunately, we are not this year. We just can't. We just can't. So I decided that I wanted to use VKL yarn I bought last year just to pretend that I'm there and make something new. Mm-hmm. So in my whiskey and yarn bag,
nice,
I have the Wool Dreamers Rinconada. This is worsted weight. I have 5 skeins of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have 5 skeins of this beautiful pink color, which is one of my favorites. It's like a beautiful corally color. It's kind of a hot coral, if you will. And I bought it with no project in mind, and I'm glad I did, because later that year I saw on my Instagram feed my friend Anna. She's Hey, I'm Anna. She is a wonderful source of inspiration.
Yes.
She knitted the poetry pullover. I think the designer's name is Sari Nordlund. I don't know. I know it's Sari. I don't know the last name for sure. And I was like, I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna knit this too. I don't know in what yet. And then I'm thinking about it, right? We're thinking about our stash differently. We're going through it to make sure, like, we have, like, just to make sure, not to make sure, but just to go through it to see what we have.
Yes.
And then I remembered that I had this, and then I checked it, and the pattern requires DK. But I'm gonna do it in the worsted. Like, it's not that different. I could do the size I need. I have enough yarn for it.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna knit it in the pink, and it's gonna be super cute, and I'm so excited.
It's gonna look great.
Like, I am now, like, excited. This is the first time in a very long time, like, I'm excited.
You've been excited about knitting?
Yes. Like, I'm excited about what I'm currently working on. I'm excited about the next thing, and I'm already thinking about, like, possibly making, like, something else, like a quick little project, or like a take with me project.
Yeah.
Like, I like these bigger sweaters now. I kind of like them for house knitting, or like
home knitting.
But I do need like a little sock or a hat or something to take with me while I wait for my lunch. Yeah.
I am just focused on this. I haven't even, like, I have to reshop. I need to reshop my.
You need to browse.
Yeah, I need to browse my stash, just to figure out what I want to make. But I feel like I am not there yet mentally, where I'm like, oh, I can't wait to make X, Y, and Z. Like, that perfect project like Erica hasn't hit me yet.
Yeah.
But it will. It will when the time comes. I'm also, this year, I'm not stressing about anything either.
No stress.
No stress in 2024. Just knitting, having fun, being creative. You know what? I take that back. I might actually use all of the yarn that I've spun so far and make, like, a good night day pattern.
Oh, like a bomber jacket or something?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Because I was going to make the entrelock.
Oh, the Harley?
Yeah.
I really love my Harley.
But I don't know.
But I don't think that you would wear that.
Right, I feel like I would wear more of a
bomber jacket.
A
thicker pullover.
Yeah.
I love my entrelock. I wear it a lot at work. I'm gonna need to wear it this next couple weeks, because we're gonna have
0 degree weather.
0 degree weather, and they're working on the
maybe
building.
I can try on yours and see. Because
Sure.
I did try it on at VKL last year, and it, like, pushed me to want to make it even more.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is cute.
It's super cute.
But also, I'm like, okay, here's the real tea, okay? what if I don't have enough yarn to spin? No, I have enough yarn to spin. What if I have not spun enough yet? And then I get halfway and then I have to spin more yarn and then it's going to be uncohesive.
I don't think you're going to have that problem.
Okay. I'm like, that's honestly the only thing that's stopping me.
I don't think you're going to have that problem because the Harley that I did, I have both versions.
Right.
So you can do the 5-color version.
Right.
If I were you, I would, yeah, every row would be a different color. And if you have enough contrast in the bottom, the top part you're not even going to have a problem with.
Okay.
I will tell you that the way it's constructed, it's like the front and the back and then the sleeves. So your sleeves might be different from the body.
But I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
Okay. So maybe I do have my project. I was just being scared, and we're not going to have any of that in 2024 either.
No, we're not scaredy cats no more.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this year.
Me too. I was going to say, it takes however long it takes.
It does. Also, I need to get new glasses because these ones are slipping off my face.
We're not going to worry about arbitrary deadlines. We're not going to worry about, trying to catch the next quote unquote big thing or the next fun pattern or the next, we're not going to live off of the hype this year. So I'm realizing now, the sweaters that I love and I wear all the time are elevated basics. With some with a fun color, some with a easy to wear shapes. I do like a sweater with a little bit of texture. I don't think I like cropped anymore.
I know.
I think for me the cropped is hard. And with that,
we will see you in the next one.
Same nitty time,
same nitty channel.
Bye guys.